Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having an awesome day wherever you are. I'm just trying to get things set up right now, but yeah, this is my first time live streaming across YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Kind of glad to get back at it because I've not been really streaming for like the past 3 years, but it is nice to be back though. It's nice to see you in the chat, Skip. I'm trying to figure out. I can see people on TikTok. I can see people on Twitch. I just can't see YouTube chat. It's kind of annoying. I can now if I have it in the browser, but I want to kind of have it docked properly. But I wonder if it'll let me pop this out as like a thing. Pop out chat. There we go. Well, let me is the question. Yes. Because I had to like go into the browser and like start streaming to YouTube, but then actually my model doesn't look like it's going to sleep. Oh god, no one cares for the YouTube views. Oh, that's how it is. Fuck, screw YouTube. Oh god. Even though I'm like trying to like properly network it, so you guys are like all across multiple platforms, but still kind of, like, because I tried to do it where you guys can see across, like you can see each other on both platforms. The way it's set up is you should see Twitch and YouTube on the stream. I think so. Or did I do it for the live? No, I did not. I will try and do that really quick. But first, before we get into the actual game, I'm going to show off a little bit of the trailer. Wait, shit, you just won't be able to see that on TikTok. Or I don't know if I can view it, and I don't want to get... Yeah, probably not. Let's actually just go into the game. But I will get chat set up really quick here. But regardless, I hope everybody's having an awesome day. I hope you liked the little intro, by the way, that I did. Because I did a thing so that it essentially announces me, and it kind of acts like a little assistant. Yeah, so thanks, Susan. You can go take a break. Great job. And it was nice because that's like an AI voice essentially, and it's just like an MP3 file that I play over stream, but it's also something that can kind of make it seem as if like it's a whole show and environment going on, rather than just one person at their desk drinking way too many Monster and has way too much time in their hands. Hello, how are you? Go check. Oh, you did okay. Apologies, by the way. I haven't like really eaten much, or drinking much. I'll play for about an hour, and then I'm gonna go like grab foods and stuff. But regardless, yes, I do remember you. I gotta check. How are you, by the way? Hope you're okay wherever you are. Time is currently 1:22, 29th of March. Ugh, I was like nerve-wracking the entire time, like saying to myself, oh yeah, I'm going to come back to streaming, it's going to be fine, it's going to be all good, I'm going to play this new life simulation game InZoi, because the Sims franchise hasn't had any competition in the past like 15 years, so it's always nice to get competition for games. But yeah, it has been a long while since we spoke. Oh god, check. But regardless, it's nice to see you, and I really hope you're doing okay. I just cannot for the life of me get this chat up, or did I? And I just... Yep, there we go. I'm gonna have to just like pop this here to this thing there, because I want to keep this playlist going in the background, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to have one tab open. I'm going to close Discord just to save a little bit of memory. But regardless though, it's nice to actually be streaming on TikTok. Normally you do need, for TikTok, normally you need about like 1,000 followers. Though there's a little grey area to where if you're doing it through OBS and you're streaming through like a plugin and stuff and through stream keys, which I don't. I do it a much smarter way that's a little bit safer. But when you essentially stream to TikTok, there's a little grey area to where if you do it through a very specific plugin, to which I'm legally not going to mention, but like they did, like you do need to get approved for it, and I just submitted the application. I showed them how much subscribers I had on other platforms as well as other followers I had on other social media platforms, and it worked, and I got approved. So it's nothing I did. Like previously, the button wasn't there for me to go live. Now it was. I may do a thing though, just so I can get up my phone, because I want to make sure it's properly gone through okay. Also at the same time trying to not, whoopsies, trying to not like do stuff. TikTok Studio Live. Question is, I should be. Is it like one of those weird things with YouTube where it's like, oh, you have to like go live and it previews it for you, but then you have to physically press the button on your phone or some shit like that? I'm like, oh, well, wonderful. I know I'm definitely live across YouTube and Twitch. It shows up like a little dot next to me for TikTok, so bear in mind I'm streaming across 3 platforms, so it can be a little bit hectic. But otherwise, we should be good to get into things. For the most part, I will quickly launch the game though, because I like to do a smooth transition where it's just like, oh, right into it, and then you don't really know, you don't see any weird black screens or anything, because I know it is, because it's not properly capturing. Because it has to capture it from the .exe, but otherwise, oh, I wonder. What's this? I'm waiting for that. Does this actually, because live interactive incentive program. Abba. The question is though, can I get this to show up on TikTok? It should do, because it just pulls from the same one, right? Yep, pulls from the same one. Question is, why is it not showing on TikTok? But yeah, InZoi, by the way, for those who don't know, InZoi is a brand new life simulation game that's recently come out and been launched by InZoi Studio and Crafton Publishers. I believe that's the official title, somewhat title of them. But yeah, they are a company that's been around for a while, doing a bunch of stuff, and as a company I really wish to support and help out and play their games, you know, because they make really awesome stuff. But as Exhibit E. Just trying to get this to actually show on TikTok so you guys can actually see it. I may have to do it as like a, because for the moment it's just not one to show, and I don't understand why. That's the question. Or unless it's like a, maybe like a, why you don't want to show? Let me just delete the game capture and I'll try and re-edit, because it doesn't show, and I'm not going to continue if it doesn't want to show. Also, for those who are wondering, the music that I'm playing in the background is all by approaching Nirvana. They are copyright-free music that you can use across most platforms. I wasn't really sure if I could play them across TikTok, but we'll find out. But for those who are wondering, the music is made by Approach Nirvana, and they are really awesome people to advertise and have really fun music to listen to, because they're insanely talented music composers. Add source. I want game capture. Add existing game capture, add source. There we go. Now you guys are seeing it. I don't know why it wasn't showing up before. Because anybody in TikTok is probably going to be watching over a mobile device, so I had to kind of compensate for that. And so it may be a little bit zoomed in, but for the most part, I'm doing my best. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna bring you up there. So I have my logo slapped over it, and my source one. Boop. And that looks a lot better. Just hope I don't get any issues like TikTok whining at me saying, oh, you can't do this, you're in regulation of this, blah 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 blah. Ugh. But I really appreciate it. I just want to state of notice, thank you so much to TikTok for approving me of being able to stream, because I know not many people are fortunate enough to do so. Thankfully I'm one of them, and I can actually show my content off like I've been wanting to do for a long time. Kitty, I want to put the key. I want to put the key. Just let me pet the kitty. Oh. Shit. I'll leave him alone. Just gonna break the music down a little bit. Let me know if, oopsies. That's the camera studio, by the way. Oh. Nice. So when I had early access to this game, I made a little bit of presets just to make things a little bit easier here, because I could go ahead and spend in like days and hours on this. But what I'm gonna do to not like dox myself is I'll put in my real legal name and then just Zoi. That's a little bit easier. We're definitely still young adult. Definitely female. I believe for this game, it will eventually have it so you can do both female and male. And you will eventually, after early access, they will bring in non-binary. So you can, they're trying to be very inclusive with this game. As I believe Sims 4 was followed by, for the trait for myself, I don't know how it shows for you guys on TikToks for this trait. You won't see much, but once we get into the main gameplay, I have made sure that you guys can see the majority of what's going on. I believe, I think it was, I think I was going to go with either socialite. The socialite pursues success and highly values social recognition with the outstanding social skills. They adapt at making a lasting impression on others, which serves a key factor in making them the center of attention and leading them to success. I'm not going to read all of that, but just a rough description. Characteristics: they emphasize self-care and is cautious of their public image. I would argue that I'm not fully cautious of my public image. I try to be somewhat, to a normal extent, but other than what dysphoria doesn't push me to do, not really. Feeling lethargic for lasting longer time, so essentially feeling tired a lot. That's definitely me, because I totally don't have a monster can just sitting here. But I believe when I looked through them, all of them, I went for volunteer, because it kind of seems more fitting to me. Someone that's kind-hearted, sociable, self-sacrificing, responsible, but and then we'll just pretend that I have all my other traits in there. You know, huge ass dork and everything. Frequently engages in helping others, frequently feels sentimental, confidence, feeling lasts longer for a shorter time. That's definitely true. Recognition gauge decreases slowly. Okay, and enjoys conversation. I always do. I'm going to probably go for that trait. And then for desired light, this is actually a new thing that wasn't available in the demo. I may actually move, whoopsies. Not you. I'm going to lock you in place. I want the game capture. I'm going to move this over a bit so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing for the moment. So yeah, desired life, volunteer, name, age group, and gender. history, and desired life. So for desired life, it's fairly straightforward. I think I just went for life of discovery. Essentially seeks to become a true creator of their own life, sets personal goals, and moves forward with freedom, embraces unexpected discoveries, and strives to craft a unique and original story. One thing I try to do very hard is like have a lot of peace of mind in my life, and essentially chase that more than anything else, and just trying to discover who I am and myself, and trying to move forward with that. And for the most part, it's worked out fairly well for me. It just allowed me to be more mentally better, or a better version of myself, and always kind of chasing that. When you have the chance, pop me a message. No worries, Gotchek. Thanks for popping by. It was nice to see you again. How do I acquire the socialite skill in IRL? Well, I'm not sure. It depends. I would argue, Squid, that you are a socialite. In fact, you are very charismatic. You try to like socialize with everybody. And in no way in hell are you introverted, or you may be like that little like, grey area where you're both. I would argue a little bit. By the way, I hope my mic isn't too bad for you guys. I did make sure I drank a little bit of water before I started streaming, but not a lot. Is probably as much as I should have. I really need to. Let me see if I can actually do a thing here where I can also add the source to TikTok, so that you anybody in TikTok can actually see what other people are saying across YouTube and Twitch. And I will say this though, for like for a very specific reason, TikTok guidelines require me to not basically grab people from TikTok and throw them onto other platforms. That is not something I intend to do, because I want to, keep to be able to stream live and stuff and mess around with it. So for those who are on TikTok who are maybe interested in not playing on your mobile device, you can find me on other platforms. Same name, but I will not give you any links or anything like that, or tell you exactly where, because TikTok guidelines. But regardless, for those who are on TikTok, feel free to chat, hang out. We're just playing, checking out this new lifestyle racing game, InZoi, and just trying to have some fun with it and see where it goes. If also anybody that's new and is wondering like, oh, why am I not talking to you? It's literally because I'm trying to focus on the game. I tend to do that a lot, and I try to talk to everybody. Also bear in mind, I will read out your messages. So maybe not post anything too crazy, but I'm picky on what I do. But let's get more into this. So this life of discovery, that's stuff. So this is mostly all sorted. So I'm gonna move you over here, so you can kind of see more of what I'm trying to actually do with it, and then you can still see stuff. Okay, so I did have an like full preset, like all set and matched, but what I'm gonna do is kind of take you through it a little bit. So this is there's like a lot you can do with this editor, because it was made on Engine 5. It's extremely detailed. It uses a thing called metahumans, and you can like basically create yourself to a very extreme degree on this game. It's a lot of fun. But for me, I already made mine. Where is it? Pretty much this one, apply, and this is pretty much what I look like in real life. Partially. I'm muted. Oh shit. I hope not. Is TikTok doing this weird thing where it's like I need to actually mess around with it on my phone first before I keep going? Because that would suck. Or do I need to like download the app for like TikTok Studio or something? Which is going to be really annoying. It's like, oh, yep, midstream, setting things up. Sorry. I do not sound like that. But thank you for the compliment. I'm just trying to make sure everybody in like across all platforms can see each other, talk regardless, and can see or hear everything that I want them to. And it's can be tedious and annoying. Whereas, okay, yeah, so it'll probably just be a browser source. Because I know TikTok for you guys, like your chat is like, I don't see it on my side, but it's like overlaid on the video. So it's like I may have to put it on. There's not a lot of, I'm trying to think of that whilst trying to be able to show you guys what people are saying on other platforms. Because I can show you here. Whoopsies. That is the conversation going on elsewhere. But it's trying to put it somewhere where it's not going to be too distracting. I could maybe do it like up here and stuff. And it should be okay. But if it's too distracting, let me know and I can easily just take it away. Because you would think like I would just pull my mic and stuff, but... So is this a thing for just live or manage? That's just to manage videos. So where's the thing for actual live? Is it just so it's still on TikTok, but just, or do I have to actually go live and then just? Nope. Does not let me do that. I have no idea. Because it sucks if people on TikTok can't hear me at least. Like, so long as you can still see things, I guess that's one thing. But it's like, oh, I'm trying to make sure that you guys can actually see me. Because that's something I don't really understand. If I tap on that and then go live, but it should be a thing. Oh, I think I know why. I need to get the dumbass like TikTok studio thing. But like on PC. Ugh. It's annoying as well. Like you search for something and it shows you like 6 sponsored links before it will show you the actual one that you're looking for. Right, so where's... Whoops, you don't... Can you not? Like, I remember seeing this previously before I started, yesterday, and I saw it and I had the option to download it. We'll get there eventually. There we go. That's what I want. I just hope this isn't going to clog up resources, because like I purposely didn't do this part because I knew it was going to be like a thing. There we go. Where I didn't know how much resources it clogged up. Okay, that's fine. It's like, you ever wonder, like, because right now I'm playing like a copyright free playlist, and Straight up, some of the songs in here I'm like kind of questionable if they actually are or not, but they are in the playlists by the artist, so I'm like, okay, that's great. Da, 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 da. It's like, yeah, I have like an SSD and everything, but then it still takes like half a minute to install. So one thing this one plugin never told me about was that you do actually require TikTok Live Studio, and then to actually, I'm guessing, like bind that into OBS Studio in some way to then do other things. So that way let's see if I can try to pull my account here really quick. Please don't. No, I will not. Hold the fuck up. Let me do a thing. There we go. I can see, so, oh well. I hate TikTok and their like stupid dumb verification twisty thing. And it's like, and if you don't get it near enough accurate, it doesn't let you. I'm like, is it gonna send me the code? Maximum number of attempts. Are you serious? I didn't even do it. Like, you didn't send me the code. Sorry, just dealing with 2FA here. I'm tempted to just not stream on TikTok just purely because of the fact that it's causing me too many issues and it won't let me log in. Maybe I find it quickly through QR code. The question is where I bloody find it. Because they always like to move the QR code and I can't remember what it was last time. My QR code. There we go. Wait, scan. No. Okay, so not that. Okay, wait. Oh, yeah. If I just do this. There we go. I think I managed to get there. Question is, will it realise that I'm live and let me control it and then bind my mic to it? So people can TikTok can hear me. Because the moment I think it's just set up now, I already am. Wait, please don't tell me that's gonna... You are on live now. Continue live. Awesome. Can you guys hear me now? But the question is, can I not get this off? Wait, but that puts it horizontal. Can I then figure out? Because I want you guys to, I want it to be displaying properly, or like at least somewhat as best I can. Oh, why does it make me do this? Okay, landscape portrait. There we go. One portrait. There we go. That's much better. Just like that, like that. So it's like trying to say, oh yeah, like we're not gonna like. As long as you guys can actually hear me, but the question is like it's not properly doing it. Because it automatically pulled my display capture and I don't like that. Because it wants you to do it live through TikTok rather than through OBS. Even though I can. I'm going to change this because this is terrible. Much better. Why does it keep reloading it? Okay, so those are two. Okay, now I see it. So it's like TikTok trying to do its own version of OBS. Okay, and I need to do like 2 separate OBSs for this shit. Like I already have it set up. It's just being a dick. And it's for some reason saying that I'm not live, even though it knows that I am. Okay. That's dumb. So the only way you can do it, or is that just even a thing through my OBS? Like not having access to my mic, and I just need to, and I've just wasted a whole bunch of time. Because I did set it, if I, oh yeah, settings. Because I had them the same, so like it was pulling settings from OBS, so I don't understand why. I think I know why. Okay. What was my mic on? Was the question. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you if you don't stop doing that. Vertical layer. Okay, so my mic was on track 1. Okay. But then it's showing it, so it's track 1 and then track 3 I need to do. You guys should be able to hear me for those on TikTok once I do this. But it only lets me do 1. I'm like, really? So, oh wait, no it doesn't. Okay, not track 6 because there's nothing on there. And then track 3, save. Okay, let me know if you can hear me now, but you should do. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, screw TikTok should do. That's only if you want to do it through that. Nobody tells me these things, for fuck's sake. We got there in the end, I think. But there's probably nobody even there, to be fair. But oh well. Somebody will tell me regardless, different than that. But yeah, let's actually go back into it. So for, this is the face, as I was saying before, this was the face preset that I made. It looks a lot like me from the jawline, nose, and eyebrows. Everything else is like slightly more as to how I wish it was, but unfortunately not. But yeah, I like it a lot. I'm gonna just skip this part because that's fine. Because I don't know how TikTok is with like seeing the body and stuff, so I'm gonna just blop, so you can still see there are clothes in the character. This is the outfit that I did kind of figure out with. It looks pretty good. You'll see a lot of blue here. You'll see a lot of blue. So I've set up so you can see. Oh, that's so much better. Because then I can kind of. I'm gonna not do studio mode either. For the moment, have I dropped frames? No, I haven't dropped a single frame. Nice, exactly how I want it. So I'm gonna probably do this for every day. Rocking the headphones there. And I think it was this one for like more formal and stuff. They'll probably remove the cat ears because they had them for like a different fit and they didn't make a lot of sense. I'll probably remove them. That's much better. What else? School. I don't know. That's like, I don't know if in this game I go to school at being a young adult or maybe like a college, university. They didn't really mention a lot about that. They did say there was a school and it was very interactive, but they didn't say like what the hell. I'm sort of questioning why they would put a school outfit, because what happens if you don't go to school and you have a school outfit? But regardless, this is the fit. Just a boots, jeans, jacket, blue t-shirt, headphones. I'd definitely be the introvert in the entire school if it was me. I did find some really cool cat PGs that I really wanted. I wish I had these in real life, not gonna lie. But yeah, the whole school thing, I don't really get that, because if I don't go to school, why is the effort there? Also, another weird note, you'll see how my character that we're making right now, she has makeup on. I cannot remove, I could probably make an outfit of her, but it's like in a different preset here, but it wouldn't really matter so much because you can't have, the way they set it up is you can't do like makeup and stuff on specific outfits. You have to do just makeup all the time or not at all, and it's kind of dumb really, or do like a super minimal look. But then everybody knows that if you wear makeup to bed and stuff, you will end up with spots on your face in the morning. But regardless, which one did I have for this? I think it was just this one. There we go. I'll probably remove the jewelry later, but it looks good for now. Maybe I should change those shoes. I think bits would look better, but it's kind of just like trying to find something that's like meh. Yeah, I'll leave for that for now. I'll probably change it at some point, but and then for can we go back to outfits? There we go. For outfits, for gym stuff, fitness, it's kind of just this. Although I do remember having different shoes on that one. I think so. That's kind of annoying. I hope I might be able to actually, if I click on these, can I pull the color code from it? I can. So then I can kind of have things somewhat matching. I think for main color, just the blue if it wants to work. And then the accent, just white. And then I'll probably just throw in a mix which is a little bit different from the other ones. Not so much for green, but more of a teal. Maybe look better. That's much better. I swear this is, I don't have this exact outfit. I swear. Or somewhat similar, just different brand. But yeah, for like beach wear, I think it was, I did find, it was kind of like a polka dot look I was going for with like a goth hat. So it's like, oh, you know you're in trouble when a goth enters the beach. Damn, that's not bad. I kind of like that. Question is though, is mine better? Kind of. Yes. Because this is like a custom top. So one of the cool things you can do with this game is you can actually go in and you can like craft different sleeves and various other sort of stuff. So if you wanted like a specific neckline with a top or whatever else, you can do that. Can I go back? Yeah, I can. Okay, so somewhat top I came up with for like summer wear, because it's one thing in this game is when you dress your Zoi, they tend to, like in certain weathers, can affect them. So it's like if it's really sunny and you're like wearing a jacket and stuff, your Zoi is going to get really like overwhelmed and like sweat, be really sweaty, and then lead to uncomfortable, and it's not really going to end well. Whereas winter on the other hand can lead to, like if you're not wearing proper shoes, your Zoi can slip. You're not wearing a jacket at least. I'll probably give him a hat, give her a hat too, if I can find it. Accessories. It's weird, like they put outfit and then there's a category for accessories and outfit, like exterior accessories, but it's just socks. So if they just named it as socks, or like it'd be fine. And then where there's like two, it's like a subcategory for accessories and then there's a main category for accessories. I'm like, why'd they do that? It's just a little bit confusing. Just change the name. Like, was there like a beanie type style? There was. Probably something like that, but it's trying to not like get a. Here's. Why is that not even? Okay, there we go. Wow, that's weird. You can clearly tell that's in blue, but that's kind of what I was going for, but yeah, and that is my Zoi. I worked really hard on it over the past couple of months on the model. You can do another thing as well for like with the craft and stuff. It's not just tops. You can actually do like full on custom smartwatches, which is really cool. And like if you want to go into detail, you can do like AI textures on some of the clothes and like try and create your own textures for a lot of the clothing and assets in the game. And I do think it's really dope. One thing I will say though is that like with the character creator, or essentially the character studio as they call it, it would be great if we could, because one thing that is really cool is we can do like facial capture and stuff. It's just unfortunate that I can't do it because you require an iPhone to do it. I think an iPhone XR or like an iPhone 13 or 12, I think an iPhone 12 at the earliest, any of those devices or an iPhone XR should be able to like do proper facial capture. For those who want to do that with like how I'm doing it, I just do it through a webcam, not through an iPhone, but I want to do it with an iPhone because then I can use Apple's cameras, have a thing on them called real depth technology, and it allows you to essentially utilize that tech to like do much more nicer, much more accurate facial tracking. And a lot of like the film studios, you'll find that they'll have full on scale similar stuff to what is built in the inside of an iPhone. But the funny thing is that iPhones are, or at least the chips inside iPhones, are built by Samsung, which is ironic. That's why Samsung's better. Android's way better. I tried to use an iPhone a long time ago and I just couldn't. It sucked. But yeah, that is my Zoi. I'm fairly happy with it. I do kind of want to do a thing here because I know you can, like, I can change like the background and stuff and kind of make it look like I'm in a sort of like set environment. Why can I not zoom it? Whoopsies, don't do that. Oh wait, is it because of the, like, oh Jesus, that's what I didn't want to do. There was underwear there on there though. Yeah, so you can kind of make it look like they are on like a sort of set environment, and then you can actually mess with a lot of the colors in this environment. I did kind of like it a lot. So like one of the things, if I go back into studio, one of the things they did do was make it so that you can actually pose your character and like sort of just make her look a little bit better. Or like if you're trying to like, oh yeah, here's me and my money gun, although the lighting's a bit fucked up. Let me fix this real quick. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I think there are supposed to be more backgrounds coming in. This game is supposed to get mod support, so we will be able to maybe like put in our own backgrounds, come up with our own animations for stuff. There's quite a few of them. Bunch of ones for like dancing and stuff, which is kind of cool. I'd love to implement my own animations at some point. Like if I just hide this and then also hide, wait, where is it? Hide this. Just like, oh hey, don't mind me, I'm just grooving around, just practicing my choreography here. Hope it's not too bad. And let me just switch over. It's like, yeah, I'm really great at it. Not really. But yeah, let's go into the actual game. Instead of me just playing around a character, because this is why I made presets, otherwise we would have been here for another like hour or so. Can I get the there we go. I think there is going to be a thing though, so that if I go into here, into photo mode, you can see a little bit better. But there is a thing, a thing in the bottom down here. So one says photo and another one says video, which is unfortunately in development. And video basically is going to allow us to essentially make TikToks within the game, and then do like make it more accessible for people who don't really know how to like make their own custom model and stuff like that, like I have, and like do like all the animations and stuff. Because like if you look at my model, anytime my model blinks, that's me actually blinking, by the way, and then the lips move based on the mic that's right up next to my face. But yeah, there are more ways to doing it. You can do an iPhone and then have it actually track like the lip movements and stuff like that. Whereas this, I imagine, is going to do something similar with an app for Unreal Engine. So you can actually move the facial features on this model here and actually maybe directly upload those to social media, which is actually a really cool concept. Because no life simulation game has ever done something like that to really allow you to actually embody the characters that you create and actually have an influence on them and then share them to social media. But okay. I wonder is the question. I wonder. When I complete here, what shall it do? Okay, so let's actually close studio so I can actually see. So yeah, name InZoi, age group young adult, gender female, trait they are volunteer, they're kind and generous, big-hearted, sociable, self-sacrificing, responsible, and extremely, should we say, self-conscious. I may later on add, but regardless, that's me. And then desired life, life of discovery and chasing peace of mind. Sounds good. Boop. Complete Zoi creation. Do you want to save your current Zoi? Complete. Zoi. Relationships. So I assume this kind of works out as like a thing. So like if you had a family of them, you would have like a whole family tree of up to 8 members. So if you're like big on The Sims and you want to like really play around with it, you can make a whole ass family. I don't know. I will try it later on. So you can. It does give me the option to add. Yeah, it does. Oh shit! Can I go back? Yep. So there's another Zoi there, and then you can like edit, delete it, change it around and stuff, and it does work. So you can create a family. I'm just gonna create a single one now, and eventually try and like maybe romance another Zoi and the world and stuff, and see how it goes from there. Pop. Family name Zoi. Why not? Let's go. Create. World creation permit. In accordance with the AR company policies, the creation of a new simulation world called InZoi has been approved. The Zoi family listed below. Submitted by Bora. Interesting. Who is the intern that we saw in the cutscene. Reviewed by department head and approved by CEO. And I'm guessing the CEO is the kitten, because the way this game works in terms of a story, the kitten, or one of the kittens, is a god, and you essentially work for them in creating like the soy and this world and stuff, which is kind of an interesting dynamic on things. Can I do this? Nope. But let's go. Kitty! Nice. I think this is just the loading screen. But for everybody hanging around, I do hope you're okay and you're enjoying the stream. Let me know how I can always improve my streams. I try my damn hardest to improve them and make things a little bit easier. I'm going to try and mess around with that and make sure that in future, just off the bat, everybody across TikTok, across YouTube, across Twitch can all hear me, and I can also try and segment you guys to one chat. There is a multi-chat feature, it just for some reason didn't want to work. It was only in read-only mode based on the fact that I couldn't type, and I like to always have the ability to type to you guys if I need to or whatever, but for the most part, yeah, we are good. The question is, oh wait, shit, this wasn't the loan screen, this was me choosing, so I'm going to go for Bliss Bay, because I want to have a house on the beach at some point here. Bliss Bay, nestled in the parallel universe, or nestled in a parallel universe, Bliss Bay invokes the charm of American city on the coast of boasting a climate that stays warm year round. It's sun-drained, sparkling blue waters and pure. I'm not going to attempt that. Picturesque beaches invite visitors to bask in the sun. The city's iconic amusement park brims with attractions suitable for every age, transforming into a magical spectacle of fireworks at night that illuminates the unforgettable skyline. Enjoy a relaxing and delightful lifestyle in Bliss Bay. Nice. Let's go. Okay, this is the loading screen act. Ugh. Oh look, I have cream eggs specifically sat next to me. I wonder who put those there. Maybe it was Susan. One thing I am going to be doing is that for the moment especially, I have been streaming for about an hour. I will probably be streaming for another 3 hours at most, maybe a little bit less, probably 2.5. Just because I have other stuff I need to get done today. I need to make a phone call to some people's, and I have some scheduled other games I want to play with people, not stream like roping those other people into streams. So my god, I'm so sorry, I haven't even been reading chat. Twitch chat. Wait, are you saying music is playing? Please don't give me another issue to do with. Oh my god, yeah, it's probably just so low that you can't hear it, because it's like trying for me to like, because I have the game music disabled to prevent it, because sometimes game companies will do that. They'll have like the game volume of like the music 100%, so I just went in beforehand and like turned it all the way down to nothing, so you hear the actual game audio but no music from it, because that's the last thing I want to do is get copyrighted by the game I'm advertising. But yeah, there is supposed to be music. Let me just turn it up a little bit. You may just have to refresh the stream or just turn things up. I don't want it that loud though, because I can hear it and it's loud for me. Yeah. Desktop audio. I may do a thing here and go into here and just do this. No wait. Because it's trying to make sure that you guys, I'll do the desktop audio across, but not on mic 1, probably mic 3. Oh wait, now I did it? Okay. It was like trying to make sure, so I'm going to put the desktop audio and the game capture audio on like the same track. And then 4 and 5 we don't need, and I'm assuming there was a 6 that was not being used for anything. I do have stream soundtracks enabled as well. I'll probably put on the same channel. I just hope people can actually see things. because I don't want it. It's like trying to mess with advanced properties and like make sure you guys can hear properly, but also that those properties are set to do all of my stream audio separately and like on their each own audio tracks, so that later on if I want to edit the stream, if I want to post it on YouTube and then maybe share that on other places as well, I can like make it so that the audio is nice and clean, and if I want to re-edit it or like pull things apart throughout the stream and only do like highlights of it, I can do it and the audio is nice and clean for me and on its own separate tracks between music that was playing in the stream, my voice, as well as game audio is all separate. And I can cleanly edit them, and it makes my life a lot easier, and it's trying to do that and make sure throughout the stream you guys can still hear things, which for the moment has been a little bit annoying. But I'm going to grab this because this actually isn't centered and I don't know why. There we go. So just that, and isn't there another image? Yeah, there is. So just make sure those two images are locked. Same with you. I'll make sure I'm able to move the game capture, but anything else will probably stay for now. Yeah, it's one thing, the outfits in the game looked insane, and I had my graphics settings, by the way, turned down just to make sure that you guys still got a really smooth performance throughout the stream. And bear in mind, because this game's taking about 70% of my GPU, and then I've got OBS Studio running in the background, I've got my software to actually run and render out the model separately, and then deal with all the face tracking of my model, and then me having a browser source open as well for the music. I just really hope, and I have to be really quick about it, that if any advertisements start playing across YouTube, I probably should honestly just get YouTube Premium, because I think at one point I even got like a 3 months code for it off YouTube Premium, so I can actually do that and not have to deal with ads and stuff. But regardless, let's actually get into the game instead of talking about it and me mumbling on. This is a cool ass map screen, because it's like meant to be on a desk, and this is the tablet. That's so cool. So it's like a street map. Okay, so manage Zois. Here's my Zoi here, or somewhere. I do want to go here. Another family is already in use, so I will try to see. Let's kill, and I can move it around. Can I go here? I want it because I do want to go to beachfront, but it's trying to get a beachfront that's like the biggest. Okay, so they're both the same. One's 40, but then there's this one. So they're both the same. I'll try and see if I can fit everything into there, because I have a preset house made, but the preset house is quite a lot. It's as well as the fact that this beachfront property will cost me like 40k. It'll be good in the long run, but oh my god. There are, if I remember right, there are a few apartments up here that I could probably do that are a little bit cheaper. Like, that's a house. Yeah, apartments at like 10 grand for an apartment. And then another thing here, there's like a 5 grand apartment here. So like a little house. I kind of want to make sure, yeah, I'm in an apartment, because that's only 39, so it's a little bit nicer, and I get a lot of things with this apartment. And then, so what I'll probably do is I'll just jump into an apartment and eventually save up the money to put us in here and still be able to place down the house at the same time. So I need to save up like 250,000 meows, which is the currency in game, meow, even though I'm probably just going to say monies to make it easier, and there's a little M just next to it. So I'm going to just probably choose the City Nest apartment. The question is, will it let me edit these? I'll probably edit these, because there's a lot of options here for city appearance and like guides and stuff, which I would kind of like to see, but I don't think it's going to let me do that until I actually jump into an apartment. Purchasable furniture building. So this one actually comes with furniture and stuff, so it's a little bit easier. I'm so annoyed that like during the stream intro and stuff, you guys never heard any music, so you may have not even known what I'm talking about with the whole like That really sucks. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I think it should be okay. I like to learn or have like a learning curve. Oh my god, and I can just do it from WSD. That's so sick. It's not like, oh, by the way, I just have to do a thing. This is so much nicer. So how are we doing? And then there's my Zoe there. It really looks fucking dope. She's really glowy, I'll say that much. I may go in and turn that down just a tad, but it's just because I do have naturally oily skin, which I'm trying to get to more normal skin, but then still have that highlighted look. It's a little bit difficult to say the least, but I like how this looks. It's insane. Oh my god. I think, how am I doing stuff? I kind of need to go take a shower. I will need to sleep soon. It's only around 7 AM, so I don't actually need to sleep. I probably may take a shower just to get my hygiene a little bit better. And there's one thing I do want to do first, and that's eat. Because there's one thing, make food. And we're going to make pancakes. Because that's definitely the thing I need to do, is get my cooking skill up. Like, I'll say this much as well, like, I have been excited for this game for the past 6 months. And to know that I'm actually playing it and live streaming it, again, I just want to say thank you to Crafton Studios, or Crafton themselves, and InZoi Studios, who actually developed the game. Because it's uncommon for them to actually name a studio after a specific IP. Normally they give it a whole separate name, so then it doesn't get a little bit too confusing, but I think they are, I can't remember where they're based in though. All I know is that they are really talented at making games. Because again, this is the most advanced life simulation game ever. And I will be doing a regular playthrough of this. I'll probably be streaming it maybe about once a week. So I may stream again on my next day off work, which may be probably Wednesday. But this is dope. I don't really like how my character looks like in this bottom image. You guys can't see on TikTok, but it looks a little bit weird. Cooking skill level 1. I do want to get my programming skill up. The skill enables developing and setting programs. It can be improved playing games or programming on a computer or laptop. Because one thing I want to do is like a career in this game is like be like a computer whiz or like a developer of some kind. Because if I remember right, those are one of the things that actually earn a lot of money in the game. Oh my god, it's got like syrup. Is that like a jam on that thing? Like what the? Oh my god. That's oh wait, no. Oh, so if you hit WSD while eating, it cancels out the animation. Okay, eat. You need to eat. Needs, and then you can plot them up and on. I can actually. So what I can actually do is I can hit T and I can fully autonomize myself in this game. I don't have Smart Zoi enabled, but maybe when I upgrade my PC I'll be able to do that, because Smart Zoi uses around 40% of your GPU to help the Zois use your graphics card to make very, very smart decisions, which is insane because it's getting closer and closer to like Matrix style stuff. Oh yeah, and if you are wondering, yes, I will be going to eat pancakes later in like an hour. Well, actually in about 40 minutes. Bum 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 bum. Your Zoi has the pot defo PFP. Yeah, I was wondering that myself. Okay, can I go clean up? Wash dishes. Did I just what did you just do? Did I just like step on something? It's like I'm in an apartment that's brand new. What the hell? Not gonna lie, that does look really impressive. And then we will also wash hands after, and then I will take a shower, and then I will wait. Actually, beforehand, I will wash my hands, and then I will apply for a job if I can, because we gotta, even though we're at 15k, I wanna bring the monies in. Build modes, edit city, which I can do now. It's a thing. Okay, so yeah, city appearance. I can change the seasons, give it a specific theme, weather, billboards. Oh my god. Okay, not mind you. I just want to adjust like the environment and stuff. So yeah, this is the thing. I want to make sure that the city's kept clean. These settings, basically what they allow me to do is essentially control the rest of the simulation. Basically, I can make things really run down, or I can have things super clean and nice. If it wants to let me do special effects. There is at the moment none, but I can do high and then do like fireflies or stuff, or drones. Oh, okay. Red lamps, fireworks. Nice. And you can do all of them, which is dope. For the moment, I'm just going to go do none, just to, you know, help my PC. Animals. Okay, yeah, we're definitely having a lot of cats crawling around. We can have pandas. Well, I'll throw dogs in there as well. We can have actual gators roaming around the streets. Okay. And I'm going to probably put this to maybe not that much. Yeah, so we're going to have kittens and dogs running around, which kind of makes sense. I'll leave the rest because I don't want to make it too intensive for my PC, but yeah. Decorations. So for decorations, I can do, like, say, a big giant cat somewhere. I don't get why I would do that, but yeah, so I'm going to just do this. So it's just like a giant cat roaming around somewhere. I can edit the grass. Jesus. I'm probably just gonna leave as is, so it's not too intensive. Trees, I kind of want to do something more bushier. Oh, yeah, it doesn't want to do that. I can do full on cherry trees. Oh jeez. I'll probably just stick with these ones because it's just trying to do trees that are very bushy. Can I change the color of them? It's nice as well, you can do like a full color wheel and stuff. There we go, that's good. Billboards. I can already see this game getting very intensive. So I can actually change the billboards. Oh. Interesting. So it's like you want to do like Christmassy ones and stuff, or just ones advertised in the city. I can have like celebrities and stuff. Oh, okay, I see what it is. Okay, so what I'd probably do is I'd do the Bliss Bay one, then I would do kind of more of a morning and evening, depending on things. Like say it's like advertising like an apartment somewhere, and I'll probably just do Zoi 3 because she was kind of hot. Another bit of weather. Probably mostly sunny. I'll probably just leave that on default. And then city theme, which is like more of a preset kind of thing for it. Because it used to be sliders, which as long as the clean one was on and I could make it so that the trees were fairly saturated. Pretty much, yeah. Reviews. Anyway. Let me go back. There we go. I got that loaded in pretty quickly. That's nice. I'm gonna go see what else I can really do. There should be a computer around somewhere here. Yep, there is. We're going old school CRT. I want to do a thing, so I want to skill. Sorry, prank. General action, practice simulated investment, clean house, invest in stocks, not a chance. Wait, what are you doing now? Sit and read a newspaper. Really? No. I'm gonna disable autonomy, so it's fully me doing it. And have her work on, say, let's work on a gaming mod. Why not? Just so I can get something going for now and actually start my programming level. Well, the question is, how do I apply for a job? InZoi card. Yellster. I'm a high school graduate, so it may not even let me. Or does it say somewhere I can like view a calendar? No relationships to now. Feeling sentimental. About what? No, please don't. Let me actually click on that. Wait, is that it? Or is that build law? It is city, build mode. That's build mode, so I'd assume that would be it, and it's not available to me because of my age. Because I career unemployed, so how do I get employed is the thing. And I'm gonna also set preferences real quick. So I do like yoga. I'll not say that for now because I don't want to run away. Ball sports, food, coffee, street food, fast food, meat, vegetables, spicy food, cake. Whoopsies. Plans, hobbies. Definitely gonna be gaming. Painting, dancing, self-help, novels, self-books, art books, activities, repairing, washing cars. What? You can wash cars in this game? Why? I'm gonna leave cooking and cleaning on there just so that she does that fairly often. There's one dislike. I'm gonna take that off. So there's like a few likes and stuff, and it's more preference to me. RG's values, skills. I have cooking and programming going for me. Ambitions, financial success, career success. I'm gonna do that for the moment. Read a self-help book. No. I'm gonna do this one for now, but for my ambitions, before actually getting a job, how do I do it? Is it cause I'm like sitting down I can't do it? Yeah, this is gonna take a while. And I'll probably not really do much for like this apartment so much for, yeah, I still can't do it. It just says high school graduate, so I'm like, well, surely there must be something of like getting a job. Old computer, skill action. All it is just kind of work on programming, right? Comes with music, because these are stuff that count out your money in the game, but you can't really do a whole lot. Value-based action, general action. I just want to see if I can get a career and a job, and I don't know how I do that. You would think of being here and just be like, oh, like get a job or, you know, meow store. The hell? Oh, and so these are traits of like you can actually fix it, so you don't have to like have that buff for so long on your. Let's watch a live stream of the live stream. And they also have their own language as well. Media production level, that. So one thing I also need to do is try and get like an automated vacuum as well, so I can focus not so much on cleaning. Okay, so how the hell do I get a job in this game? It doesn't obviously say. Canvas, nothing in there. Because I remember there was like a phone type thing we could do. Build mode, soy card, relationships. I may have to invest in a good, maybe even try and go into build mode and then see if I can invest in a much better computer, just to see like how far it's gonna get me with certain things. Also, even just grabbing like a laptop or something just to see if I can do a thing. But I don't know if it wants to work at the moment anyway. Okay, so if I just go back out of there, so I have a slightly better thing going on, and I can use. I just placed it down. Okay, sit down. Why does it say I can't use it? It's mine. I placed it on my thing. And it doesn't want to work. Issues already with the game. I paid for a laptop that I can't even use. Great. And I don't think it's a case of like they're the advanced that much to where you need to charge it. It just says turn on but doesn't do anything. Oh wait, there's stuff up here showing exterior, stairway, camera view, photo mode, and then it's just the face shortcut. So you can do that in game too. I thought that was just for the creator. I didn't understand that really so much because you can like you can't see much of your face. It's nice that they did that, or you can do full on motion capture as well, which is kind of cool. But I wouldn't understand why you would be able to do that. Okay, fair enough. Questions. I have questions. I'll jump back into build mode really quick and then sell both of those, or maybe not sell that one just because it's not. So yeah, put in inventory, delete, and then I get that money back. Question is though, can I do a thing? So like, because it has to be, I think it's because it wasn't on a proper desk for it was the thing, but I honestly do not know. So I will move you out the way for now. Can I move you in there? Yes, I can. Go to you. No. Place you there. And I can just grab this. Definitely wanting a really nice chair. Question is though, will it properly like do a thing? Because it has to like move to the chair or the desk. It's a little bit weird how InZoi does it. There we go. You have to like hover over the desk. I don't know how this is going to work. So I have a gaming computer. Oh my god, yes. Worth about $2,000, but worth the investment, especially when I'm doing games. And then what I do is I will delete this stuff and then just seeing how that works. Just to try and get some of that money back. Whoops. Question is though, I can color it. Can I do this? I can. I wish I had that in real life, not gonna lie. Interesting. Okay. Set property. Okay, so I go back here. Now that's been placed. Whoopsies. Wedged in a door. If this doesn't let me do things, I should be able to do more now, but the thing is, okay, yeah, it definitely doesn't let me, other than just working programming. Oh, I'm gonna continue working on this for now, but what I want to know, isn't there like a phone type thing? Oh shit, that's cool, and it actually shows you like what I'm doing on this little screen. I swear I've done this before in real life. I've actually had to do some stuff specifically for stream, but did I just like stop, or did I do it? Okay, this is nice. I like that. Question is though, how do I... Okay, what's our needs right now? We have recognition, social, because I want to start, like, I maybe kind of want to go out and walk around and see what's what in the city, maybe head out to the beach, meet some people, meet some Zois. What else? I know I can do that. How to apply for a job in InZoi. Yep, immediately InZoi had to go to work. Like, big video shows up. Oh, is there like a little phone thing here? Yep, there is. Smartphone. I didn't see that. That was so tiny. We can get a car. No cars owned. Buy. I can eventually buy a car. That's nice. That's good to know. I probably will do that, but I don't want to spend like 10 grand right now until I've actually started to make money. What I want to do is jobs, career. Finally, we got it. Okay, so there's two at the moment available to us. There's a part-time worker at a surf shop, and then there is a burger joint. Okay, I'd rather do something that's more full-time, and then what I have is an amusement park worker. We have a magazine furniture store. We have full-time worker at a financial district, which can earn us up to like $1,000 every day, I'd imagine, or just every hour. And then we also have something a little bit more it's like a law firm, like basically being a lawyer is like probably one of the best ones I think people have said, because you can earn up to 2 grand there. You can work for the actual university and earn just under 2 grand eventually. And then I believe you can also do the Navy, which is something I was interested in first, but I may do that on like a separate playthrough type thing, or make a InZoi specifically for that. And then you can also do a developer and work for a company called Blue Moon, and this is exactly what I wanted to do, was development. And then you can also do like football and stuff, and you can also do hustler, which I think is more of the hustler stuff. It's more like the criminal side of it. Me though, I'm just going to work as a developer and apply. Blue Moon Soft employment notification. Congratulations on you joining Blue Moon Soft. I wish it was that easy to get a job. Your passion for exploring new code and technology will be a great asset. Role developer. Nice. I'm already a developer, even though I technically am. Okay, so is there a way I can... I have a bag with something in it, which has just the last survivor code stuff I was working on. And then if I go back to my phone, is there a thing for, yep, that's what I was looking for, schedule. So I have, I now have a job. I have around 10 to 13k monies in InZoi. And then I have, so I am set up, so I work Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. I wouldn't actually call that full time. Turn on schedule items, yes. That's what I want. Karma report and then money set. So edit schedule. So we basically have Sunday and Monday to ourselves. So I'll pretty much use these for like doing some exercising, eating food, sleeping, meeting a bunch of new Zois. And then from what I'm aware, the actual job that we do is very interactive, or like how it works in terms of like your Zoi goes out of your apartment or your house and then just disappears, and then they're just grey for like a while, and then as time speeds up, and then based on how your energy levels are for your Zoi can impact your performance in the career. I don't really like that. That's like, it's not very intrusive, it's not very dynamic, you can't really do a lot with it. But yeah. Out of curiosity though, no. At the moment. Well, that ducks. Sorry, I was looking at something there that happened. But yeah, I'm gonna... Now that I have a job sorted, I'm gonna make a quick save here, just so we don't lose it in terms of where we are, what we can do. And because of the fact I have also bought a gaming computer, one of the biggest assets for me is to bring up my programming skill, and a lot of other stuff. My gaming skill, I believe, is another thing, and then it should help me in the company Blue Moon Software to do whatever the hell I want. So I am now employed, and if I go to my Zoi card here, I name Amy Zoi, family name Zoi, education high school graduate, age group young adults, career junior developer. Karma is major right now. I'm trying to get that up as much as I can. I'm assuming this is impacted by like how much more friends you make, how well you do in your career, stuff like that, and various decisions you make. And I'm just hoping that doesn't freak me out, because like karma, I'm assuming, is based on the chance of your soy actually dying, which is not a good plan. Urges. I have an urge to play traditional card games. I will make my Zoe do that purely just to make her feel better. So for the most part, I'm nearly done with this. Can I speed up time a little bit? I can. I'm now coding 3 times the speed as a normal human. So then once I actually do that, which I have now, program complete, now available for sale on your computer or on your bag. So can I go this? Can I sell it? Sell. And that made me $20, so I am not doing that again. So it's like you can do things to slowly earn money without actually having a career and be a little bit like a freelancer. But for the most part, let's actually go into it and just... I think, do I want to... I am getting a little bit hungry, so I'll have something else to eat really quick. Have a quick bit to eat. We can have soup. And these are things that actually cost money. I think the other ones did, but they weren't as bad. These are the more expensive ones. So I'll probably see if I can make food and then just do it the cheap way. So I'll probably have some egg bread for like $6, and I will just pretty much do French toast, pancakes, and egg bread for now. And maybe if I'm lucky, do like an English breakfast every now and then. But for the most part, it's trying to save money right now. You know we have 13k, but that can go away very quickly. Although I'll say though, for like what, 39k, one hell of a nice apartment that has a balcony, has 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. I am excited. What am I excited for? Needs, yeah, hunger. I've had a ton of autonomy back on, just because I like her to be able to do stuff. Yep, and we're now uncomfortable. No, okay, probably not have this on while I'm trying to do stuff, because I really need to eat. Even though I ate pancakes and I just didn't. Obviously not very filling. Because even though autonomy was enabled, it shouldn't have like turned something or like tried to make me do something else without finishing the current task, I guess. But I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, this is exactly what my own hunger is like right now. So, and I do also have a water purifier, which is a nice thing to have in your apartment, I guess. I may also just turn my mic volume down just a tad, so it's not like peaking in the red. One thing I need to do is try and see if I can get an OBS plugin to like really clean up my audio of my mic, because I do apologise if I don't sound really clean as much as I'd like to. I do plan in future to invest in an XLR microphone and a good like 400 monies set up for like audio and stuff, so that I actually sound the same way anyone would sound like if they were speaking from a radio station. Okay, my hunger is now going to... I love how I purposely ate when I came in and then it drops like faster than anything else. So I need to make my cooking skill a lot higher so that I can make higher quality foods for less and hopefully gradually cost less the higher your skill is, because that would make sense. What things can I do in this apartment? So I probably will get rid of one of the bedrooms. Either that or maybe keep it for a future Zoe, we'll see. We have a laundry room, freaking walk-in wardrobe. So it will be the end room that will be the main one. I kind of want to turn one room into a gym though, so we can keep our fitness up a little bit. But I only want to get like a couple of gym equipment, just like a little treadmill, and something to do most general exercises, but isn't specifically on like a specific training sort of thing. This sort of is like to help me keep my fitness up. But yeah, I wanna, after we're done. Okay, it just placed it in the sink and then boom, done. Okay, fair enough. Let's go and head out because I believe it is sunny. It's 19 degrees outside, currently 12:48. Although in real life it is actually 2:54. And in about 10 minutes or so, after I spend some time hanging around with people, I will go and get some food. Can I go down here? Okay, yeah, so working elevators, not a thing the Sims ever got anywhere near. That's impressive. Like, a lot. Okay, I'd imagine the way this works, you can like set, if you go in a certain career, it would be cool if you could actually steal cars or get chased by the police. That'd be hilarious. Hi Rain, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're having an awesome day. Because I am. It took me like about 20 minutes to figure out how to apply for a job. I hope this bus is free. Because I want to go to the beach. If I just walk in this marker, does it work? Yep, there we go. Where do I want to go? I want to go here. So I can go to the amusement park and stuff. Because it's probably a great place to meet Zois. Because now you actually have to go places to do things. You don't just have like a neighbour show at your door anymore. Which is nice. I'd love to share the love emoji. That's cool. Okay, so where are we? This is the amusement park. Sunset Taco. I've never actually tried a taco before. I gotta try one. This is absolutely nuts. I hope it's not. I'm just like eyeballing my frames right now. I'm so good. I've noticed a couple of things I may need to adjust my settings for, and then everything loads in. Well, that guy is terrible. Holy shit. This is called Muscle Beach. It looks damn near impressive, I'll say that much. Can I get a taco? Taco truck, eat taco, $5. I has a taco. I can't taste it. That was swell. Oh, I should have went for an ice cream because we're on the beach, for God's sake. Is that an air balloon up there? That's dope. If game audio or is bugged either, but I can't hear game audio. You can't. Okay. That's something. Okay, just massive building just spawned in. Do not like how it streams in assets. Read above as well. Ticking noise. Ticking noise is weird. I don't know what that ticking noise would be. We were having an issue with like audio and stuff previously because I'm streaming to both TikTok, YouTube and Twitch, and they're proving to be irritating. Okay, let me just do this for now and see how this works. So If I do... can you hear the game audio now? You hear music? Well, that's something. Okay, yeah. There's this little annoying thing that I do to where I try and separate the tracks from OBS. Because when I go in to edit the stream and stuff like that, I like to have things separated somewhat. And it's trying to do that and still make sure you guys hear things nicely. But thank you for pointing that out to me, Rian. That was very helpful. One thing I've noticed that with this game, a lot of it is server side processed, which does help a little bit because you cannot get this and stream it all in one. It's too big, but it's nice. Oh, I'm playing a little arcade game. First try, whoa!
Winnie Binnie Bee!
Oh my god, yeah, I've been there before. Like, I've streamed for like hours at a time and then they just came in and said, oh, by the way, nobody said that anyone looks at the entire stream. No audio for like my entire mic. I'm like, really? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna move away from these guys because these are just screaming and shouting in people's ears. I'm going to check out the amusement park. What career did you do, Rain? Or are you more of a freelancer? A field work on the amusement park. Nice. I do like how you can like really control the game as if it's like in Grand Theft Auto or something. It's like GTA and The Sims put together. Yeah. Oof. It is struggling just a tad, but it's fine. I will adjust my settings later. But what I want to know is where's that echo coming from? Maybe if I just turn it down just a tad, it might help. This is nuts. Can I actually ride on the roller coaster? Even though I would never do that in real life. Oh, popcorn. For my career, I did a developer because I kind of wanted to stay true to me and do like a full career. Questions though, can I think I can. $10. Why not? Let's ride in the roller coaster, chat. Why is she walking away? She's like, nah, I'm not doing that. Oh, you gotta buy tickets, okay. Oh no, wait, I didn't. Maybe I should have waited. let's try that again. I love how she steps in something so shit. You still kind of do that even in your apartment. It's kind of weird. Yeah, because I've watched a few people play it on the early access, and oh my god, the anti-aliasing though on that, wow. But yeah, I watched a few people do it, and yeah, I think one of the lawyers was probably my best ones to play on. But I just went for developer because it was kind of similar to me, and I could still do what I wanted and earn a decent bit of money. Oh, we got a second round. That was cool. You don't see anything like that in The Sims. One thing I also, a recent decision I did make, Rain, I was planning to travel to the US on October. Probably not safe to do that right now. So I think me and my partner are going to probably travel to London together and meet up. Because I have a bunch of friends that want to show me around London because I've actually never been, even though I do live in the UK, which is ironic, but yeah, I'm hoping to actually do a lot more traveling soon, but oh my god, and it completely just unloads everything you do down there. Whereas imagine if my settings were turned up a lot more, it'd be different. North Beach in progress. Let's go there. Don't know what it is, but I'm gonna just minimize this screen so I'm not having to render that. Whoopsies. Why am I coughing? Oh. Just thought of like a first aid kit next to my thing. Why did it just bring me here, but then I'm trying to be careful I don't get run over here because you can actually die from that. So North Beach, there's supposedly an event thing happening here. Schedule. I believe it's the North Beach stuff. Can I go to it? I'd imagine it's just over here because it does say beach, like North Beach stuff. My god, that's a boat! Okay, this is way nicer than the amusement park. Way better performance. Oh shit! Let's go meet some friends. She looks like me. Though there is, it does look like there's a weird orange filter and everything. Never mind, I have the palest face available. What am I doing? Okay, I'm greeting people with positive energy.
Yes, Alora Bet. Maddie Hurdy.
Why can I not? Okay, wait, is there a thing? Or have I not unlocked that yet to be able to get categories for stuff? Okay, so it still has a bad echo. I did read it, Ray, and I just wasn't sure how to fix it. That's the issue.
Elomi. Komi. Jamor. Nebi casa. Kuyaibi. Tua. Hazal. Delay Pravon. Yasi. Alora Benmore.
Okay. I did turn it down, but I'm not sure if it'll fix it. I don't know why it would do like a weird echo. I think I do know why though. Yeah, because they're all in the same thing. Close you, close you. Because I previously had it before though. I think I know why. But it's like, oh, so long as these like aren't all in the same, it Okay, I need to use the bathroom. Okay. I did try turning it down a little bit and I tweaked some of the settings, like hopefully it's not too bad echo. Really? What about now? There was an echo. Oh, he's asking for directions. Okay, even though he's actually at this event. Somebody's a little bit upset. Okay, just gonna ignore her. She seems a bit angry. Oh, let's go down to the beach. I want to see if I can just sit down and like, because it's coming up for a sun. Oh, it's unfortunate the sunset is like opposite. That sucks. See if I can go over here. I did meet some people though, which is nice. Question is though, can I go over here? Oh, there's a bad smell maybe? Watch this, she's gonna be seasick. Can we steal a boat? Oh, selfie spot. Take selfie, let's go. Oh, it's a fishing spot. Okay. Let's fish. I remember that was a thing in Sims 4. It's like, oh, you could fish and then you could try and get some like unique rare stuff or get stuff a little bit easier. Or it's like a quick way to make money and stuff. That water though, holy shit. Feels like the ground is shaking. He's uncomfortable and I wanna know why. Okay, it's starting to get a little bit. So I have a fish. Nice. Can I... Okay, can't do that. Can I throw it back in? Clean up. I'm in concentrated mode. Meow. Did I just put a fish in a bin? Did I really just do that? I guess that's how it works. Okay, I will take one more selfie, then I'll head back to my apartment because I need to see about getting some food here and realise myself. Okay, that's one hell of a shot. Yeah, I can still see some inaccuracies, obviously to real life and stuff, because with the human eyes you can do that. Can I look through these? Let's look far away. Does it actually do anything or let me see the distance? I guess not. But that's cool though. Let's close you. The skill is related to converse efficiently and persuade others. It can be improved by greeting others first, having casual conversations, or gathering advice, or giving advice, sorry, about business and life. Nice. Is there a button to where I can just quickly head home, or do I need to physically like run? And you can't do that when it's sped up. Oh wait, there is. Yep, go home. You just click somewhere and go home, and then speed up the process. Whee! Man, this person walks fast. We're power walking here. That's a thing. Please don't get run over. Nice, okay. There's our police officer. Run! Like, the fact that this game is released with apartments this early on is insane. Okay, so apparently I need to eat really quickly again. My God, where does she put it all? God damn it. Okay, so I want like a proper meal. Let's have some, yeah, let's just go for curry rice. And after she eats this and I probably put her to sleep, I will take a break and go actually eat some food myself. Did I just... No, okay, there it is. A grass rack, what the... Oh wait, no. I would love to make food, I just did. I never happened to... What? Again with the curry rice. It's weird there's no inventory because I swear that just disappeared out my hand. Okay. There's always in this. I saw what just happened there. I'm gonna turn autonomy off and I'm gonna quickly go into build mode and then just move these over because it might be why it was working before, but and then so I actually have a place where I can, because it tends to want to do it, so I have like these two free to place it because it seems to just not want to work and still charge me money. So at the moment she's hungry, but I will check for something real quick. You know what, screw it, we're having an English breakfast right now. Please, and maybe just that one meal is kind of bugged out as well. Oh yeah, the apartment. It's actually just one of the preset ones. It's like 39k. And I, because you started obviously with 50, so I was like, I'll go for something as decent right now until I can get a career going and level up, and then I can actually start earning the money and getting my beachfront property, and then I can place down the house that I showed you. Whereas that's going to take a lot because it was like 40k for that one lot, but that's not even including the cost of me to actually place that house down, which was 200k. But then I can actually then use that as an excuse to show the gameplay and stuff, and then actually show what I've earned from it and do something that's unique in my own. Okay, it says put down immediately after when it should be... Okay, it should just be sit down and eat instead of just put down, really. But that don't work. I want to also do this so you can actually see more of the apartment. That and maybe see if I can get some music going in the house. So that has helped me kind of feel a little bit better. I will go check the first aid thing really quickly and then I will put her to sleep. Yeah, I need to go eat. That and just actually double check with my mum what time she's actually getting back from work from, so that I know to have the house somewhat ready before she comes back. When I come back, I will probably be streaming for about another hour and a half or so, and we'll see how it goes. Where is... Because I should only be away for 5 minutes or so, just to quickly grab a bite to eat, and I'll probably just stick on like a burger really quick in the microwave or something. We shall see. Okay. Are they going to let me clean up? Yes. I would like to be able to like, so like I think I'm going to look in the schedule a little bit more, but hopefully you can make it so that your Zoe wakes up, immediately goes for a shower, makes food, specific meal, and then sits down and then eats and then cleans up immediately after, and then kind of maybe does some exercises, maybe does some programming or whatever, but then actually goes and follows along our schedule so that everything's done in a set time, and then I can then still make sure that my Zoe is still going to her career on time or a little bit early to improve my performance and stuff. My hygiene isn't that bad, but I do kind of want to just go head straight to bed. and see how it goes, because I want to spray fabric refresher Risco, just so it maybe helps my sleep. I'm somewhat scared to use that. It's like, that would be a terrible start to a playthrough. Your Zoi's dead. She lit up in fire. Oh. And it actually opens the wardrobe and puts on my cat PGs. She's sleeping, and it doesn't, like, oh no, it doesn't. As soon as I press WSD, it like locks out. Okay, go back to sleep. It's like, yeah, that was a great like 2 second sleep. I may turn the fan on really quickly first, so it's like she's kept somewhat cool as well. So we got a nice fan going, sprayed the nice refresher, released it. I think it's going. Turn off fan, so it is going, it's just kind of worked out. Sleep. So don't press WSD. And how do I like move the camera? And there we go. And it plays like little like sleep music. That's cute. Okay, so while I have my Zoe sleeping, I will go actually take care of myself and get some foods. And get a big bottle of water to drink too, because I need to, my throat's feeling a little bit sore too. So I will be back in about 5 to 6 minutes. For those who want to grab a drink, chill out, go grab your stuff, and I will be back momentarily. See you then. I has returned. Though to be fair, my model's a bit freaked out. I have food, I have water, I am good. I've also cleaned up a little bit, but I'm good. Where is... There it is. Why is that there? Reset position, there. Got it. Yeah, so she woke up, the Zoi woke up and didn't tell me, and just kind of started doing her own thing because I had autonomy left on. So I was like, shit, what's she doing? Figure out she's just working on her media production skill, which is nice. Though, for my calendar today, schedule... we plan on going to the Cafe Mar to meet some more peoples and hang out and stuff, and then maybe see if there's some more activities we can do. Maybe schedule a thing with some of our friends. Not sure what, but something. Make an event, set location. Okay. So in terms of the schedule, you can't really like, I'll say I want to get up, do this, do this, do this, all in this order. You can't actually do that as of yet. Cafe Mar, edit schedule event. I can change it to go elsewhere. Where do I want to go is the question. Cafe Mar is fine. We got work tomorrow at 9 AM. Okay. I want to see if I can, before heading out, I will try and work on my programming skill a little bit more. At some point I do. Pretty interesting day. How are you? Nice username, by the way. A little bit long, but hope you're doing okay though. You said you were getting powers of some kind. I do really like how they did this. That's actually really cool because then you can see a little bit more of what you're actually doing. Okay, not doing that. Oh my god, even the lights reflected on the screen. They got screen glare. Where are you going? No, stop. Right, work on programming. And I want to, let's make a plugin. See which one actually makes us more monies. Scale action. It's weird, like I have a gaming computer, but then I can't actually play games on it. Couple of things I want to do. Bond with animals. Wants to do yoga. I can definitely do yoga today. Buy a houseplant. Pocket market. Is that a thing? Like, oh, you can buy like little things here now. You can buy cooking ingredients and buy drinks. $8 for a coffee. $10 actually for a decent latte, but wow. Events. What events are going on? Nope, just does that. Doesn't actually say about any other ones. Does it not let me just play video games? Yeah, it's all the programming ones that take forever. A mysterious odor. My neighbor suddenly came by, claiming there was a mysterious odor coming from near the house. Should I ask them for more details or just pretend I'm not home? Sure. What's this going to result in? What could be causing the odor? I decided to let them in, and after all, it might be from the trash. Okay, let's stop you then to see what's going on here. Or just not. So the moment there's somebody at my door. Who is it? Can I greet kindly or just greet visitor? Who is visiting? What are you doing in my house? It's always that thing when you're in someone else's house. Why are you pointing a finger? I didn't. Wait, what is that? Postcard. Put in bag. Wait, what you... I didn't even share. Let's share gaming strategies. Where are they going? Okay. Pretty sure through a trash bag into space at work. I don't know if that classes as superpower or not. Very meta to make your own character play video games. Yeah, yep, that's true. So you can try and have some of a conversation here, though it assumes she just wants to leave. I'm just like, yep, there we go, finally. I got the other ones. You just had to get like a level 1. Okay, bye, weirdo. What was it she gave me? I had prior than any lens. It was a postcard just for anything. Unless it was like a specific sim that was just a postcard. Okay. But why do that though? Like, I don't know what that was for, but it's a bit weird, but fair enough. As long as I just don't get the fire brigade coming to my house. Like, oh no. Think I'm probably going to take a shower here if I can. Though I don't have a shower. Yeah, let's clean bathtub before I use it. If it makes my InZoi feel a little bit better, I guess. Housework, nice. And it's an actual skill. Which it is, because being productive is somewhat difficult. And let's actually fix my hygiene. And I'm going to do this because it actually does blur it to make it somewhat suggestive, and I'm not going to do that. There we go. What are you doing? She's reading a book. We're reading a book. They always have to do it right on a desk. Can I see the words? Or is it like story time chat? Does it say what book or just a book? This is how I wish I could study. If I'm not saying much, it's because I'm eating. This is the only thing I've actually ate today, so. Speaking of which, one question I had, is anybody else playing any games at the moment that's relatively new, or is there any game they're looking at maybe wanting to get soon? Not gonna lie, that's fairly impressive, and I have the texture quality on like high. Oh, dude, I do have a shower. Just one in the shower and one in the bath. Okay. I will probably try and clean this apartment up a little bit. Make it so it's like more organized and a little bit more spacious. Okay, I'm gonna head out to this cafe place and then I'll maybe just get something to eat there because I probably don't need to eat much. Actually, I do. It's okay. I'll get food out there. I wonder if there's gonna be a section there for me to change clothes. I kind of want to spice it up a little bit. Okay, nope. Yeah, no, let's, just in case I don't die from hunger. Let's quickly go make food, even just something as a quick bite. Because I don't want to die from hunger. Stop stepping on stuff. She does not have to sit down to eat the food. Okay, I think I should be fine now. I just need to start eating. That was a close one. Look her face as she's eating. That's a little bit weird. Gotta try and find a music track a little bit more fitting. Okay, and this typically fills up my hunger by quite a lot. So I should be able to go to the next... My hunger is now full. Like, one meal fixes everything. Which it kind of does, to be fair. Can I just go there? It'd be nice to have an option in the schedule to just go to the event. Because you might want to do a task really quickly and then it kind of disappears to go there, so... if I turn autonomy back on, yeah, it comes back up. I got it. My god, they can run so fast! And I'm here like magic. Everything's all good for the moment. Kitty! That's dope. Now this is a cafe I would probably go to all the time. Let's go make some friends. Although you do that in real though, you immediately get labelled as creepy. Daily life. Can you just not go away from them? It's like you have to queue up a bunch of stuff for it to actually turn into a proper conversation. I should maybe go and order something. I'm gonna order some drinks. Not gonna lie, this one hell of a, it looks like an expensive kiosk for a cafe place. Oh yeah, it's coffee now. Wait, was that cold brew? I think it's a cold brew. No, our friend is leaving. Probably not. There's so many business people here. Why do they have business? What's back here? The resemblance is canny. I feel like I'm stalking this person now. It's like I love how there was like an event and like only 2 people showed up. Great. Can I order like a pastry? Just trying to collect quite the friendship. There's a couple of people I spotted that I did want to get to know a little bit more and just have as semi-friends. Can I actually drink this? I want to drink. The same dumbassery about having to sit before you drink. I guess you can get indigestion from that, but oh. Thank you for the Twitch follow, Austin. How are you doing? Okay. Nice of you to stop by and hang out. Oh, this is lame. Can I put this down? It's like you can't have a conversation with someone without them walking away. Okay. Let us bail and try and find like some animals kicking around or something. Let's roam the streets, because the way you like sit down and talk to people is a little bit That's what we need. We need a scooter. There's a police officer. What's his act naturally? Nothing suspicious. Nothing suspicious going over here, officer. We're good. Quick, run! To be fair, this is insane. And I'm assuming there's only like set interiors you can go into. I love how the wheels are just spinning in that car. They have spinners. Where else can we go to? Can I just look at the map? Yeah, I can. Can we have like a park or something we can hang out in? There's my apartment there. I'm only just here. Fortune teller. Yeah, because is there not like stores and stuff I can go to, or art gallery? There's a bank. Next, a shop. Let's go here. I wouldn't mind if there was like a fast travel option, which there kind of is, but I'm assuming she's gonna go to the bus. I wonder if it does a thing for me here. It's like, yeah, please don't run me over. And my tracking just screwed up. Typical. Press WESD to move and hold shift while moving on the run. Yeah, it's like what I was saying at the start of the stream about that outfit. Literally, they have a category just for school, yet if you don't set yourself as a teenager, means absolutely nothing. So that would just be like a second category for like outfits and stuff. Oh, that water's so much nicer. If you're wondering, by the way, why did I just say to myself to go home? Why did I do that? Can I go in? Yeah, I can. So you can actually buy clothes like a proper shop. Oh my god, that's insane. I'm assuming this is where you appear in. Appreciate clothing. That's actually really cool. So purchase outfit 2. Purchase outfit 2. I have no idea how this actually works. Does this just put random clothes on? Because that's not gonna go well with me. So I have a thing here if it'll let me. So you're supposed to be able to change in here. Can I just change clothes? Ah, let's go. Magic. What's up here? Too many things on my way. I guess it's like a thing. Take mirror selfie. Let's go. You can partially see yourself in the reflection. That's dope. Your feature model is so fucking good. I wouldn't say that as much. I do want to make it so that my facial expressions are a lot more accurate and I have full-fledged eye tracking and stuff, but then also like the model is just so much nicer done in terms of its expressions and stuff. But then also I have a custom face because this model uses the Vroid face, and so like does this not just put me into a thing to where I can like, I don't know, like just do a thing? But obviously not. I bet you it's going to replace one of my outfits. What's this? So it changes it. What does it do? Yep, thought as much. There is a human being at my door. I know they're gone. I didn't even see that. Like, they hardly even waited. That's kind of annoying. It's like when you get a delivery, but then they wait like less than 30 seconds and just bail. And I'm like, I don't even know what that was. Because I was expecting packages, but not something that big. The dude came up to my door with a big, huge ass box. I'm like, huh? Let me see a thing. Because I'm not like getting a text message to say like, oh, delivery attempted somewhere. That's weird. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. So I'm trying to do a thing here and it's just not. Yeah, I don't think that was the thing for me. Okay, I just need to edit appearance. That's a lot nicer. That's what I wanted to do. And then here you can see it's reduced as well, so you can only do so much. So because this is kind of not really for skill, or like I don't go to skill as I'm a graduate, so I want to change this up a little bit though. Definitely want to take the jacket off. Maybe do a nicer top or something. Because this is what I had on before. Oh, nice. Trying to get the colors to look good though. It's one thing I would like to see is like, because from what I've heard, there is a lot of on the glasses roll. Yep, nerd. Who are you calling a nerd? Probably just like a hoodie or something. That's what most chicks wear to school. It's just hoodies. Depends on the person, I guess. But I might just stick with what I have, really. Not really sure. It's the gold version of me. One thing I might do is just put you to you. So that's fine. I kind of prefer that a little bit better. One thing that is super cool is that you can actually do like AI textures and stuff as well as upload your own. So I want to see if I can swap the main one to these. A little bit darker, a little bit of gradient to it, but then if I do these, if it wants to let me, you can actually give it a nice glow to it and stuff, which is really nice. Don't want to do it that color. So if I wanted, I could like put my logo and stuff on it, which is a texture you cannot put on it. That's just me. But yeah, but I kind of like that. I do want to experiment a little though. If I go to these, you can, but I don't really like how that looks. Trying to make it sound. I think I'm probably going to change it so it is my shoes that I typically go for, and just on my color scheme. Nice. That shall do for. And it still takes the freaking. Okay. There we go. Fixed. We'll just say, yep, I bought that blue top. It's fine. We've turned the music down a little bit here. So one thing I want to start hopefully doing is being able to save up to get a car first, and then probably the new lot, and then the ability to actually place it. There's a nightclub? This is something you can actually do. Guess not. Coming soon to a Steam library near you. So it's insane like how open this thing is, and the settings can go lower in this to help out more systems. I do want to see if I can Can I just message some people? Messages. And I can't just click on them and just send a random text. Okay, weird. And you can apply for school, and you like also because I'm a high school graduate. I can do, and I went to Lisbon public school, so then I can go on and do like university and stuff, and it can help me get like the bigger, more like, so you could do university first and then go off to employment. I'm curious to see how these bills will work out for utility bills. It's gonna be like, yep, we want like 15k every hour from you. I'm like, what? So they can't. It's annoying. I can't just like send messages to people. Where to go? Where to go? Yeah, hair in my face. Is there like a park? There's the wedding venue, ER library, hotel lounge, volleyball court, Sunset Bay, amusement park. Yeah, I want to go park. Go here. Please don't get run over. I love how she just never walked. There we go. I may kind of want to fix the anti-aliasing in this game and just make sure it's like really nice. Yeah, there's a library in the game. It's called the AR library. You can just go to the library and say, do you want me to go to the library, Skip? I can go to the library if you want. I was going to just go to a park, which I am now currently at. But just for you, I will head to the library. Meanwhile, trying to eat food. As far as parks go, yeah, not the greatest. I wanna have a hamburger, but they're on break. Wow. Okay, so if you were doing like a rags to riches type thing, you'd probably live here. Or you'd come here for food. I haven't seen any of the kids yet. That's the thing. Hopefully not, because kids are annoying. What the hell's this? Oh, can I get some water? Wash hands. Can't wash hands. Great. I was wondering if there was a gym anywhere I could go to, because I don't have a gym yet in my place. So yeah, the park's a little bit undesired. Let's go to the library. Where was it, was the question. I think it was here. Art gallery, hotel lounge, ear library. That's when I want to go. Go here. We're at the library, Scoob. Just for you. It's a very small one, but somewhat fancy. Nobody's here. This feels bad. Oh yeah, let's go get select music. I want... Oh wait, you won't be able to hear it, damn it. Let's go make friends with the librarian. We'll go make sure to be very polite. Damn. We shall read a book, write a postcard, clean up. Do you want me to clean up the bookstore for you, Scoob? Nope, doesn't let me. I tried. Read book. I want to read a health book, read book of quotations, write postcards, read a parenting book, read Claude's Room Computing with Professor Meow. Let's read this one. Well, I finished the rest of my food. My decimal system? Oh no. Sorry, we're gonna have to cut this short because I need to eat and I doubt I can get a bookstore. So let's try and see if I can go home and eat something. I just stole a book. Whoops. The good thing about transport in this game is that it's free. But I think they did mention you can go to other regions in future, even though you live in an opposite one, and then it's only the region that you live in will be free. I didn't mean to. Liberty crime or library crime. How many people have you had steal a book from your library, Steve? How many? Probably too many at this point. Or it's like one of those libraries that does DVDs and stuff. Those always get stolen. Make a quick bite because I don't want to. Let's have some soup and then also check the first aid kit because I keep holding my head as if something's wrong with my sim and I don't know what it is. And what I'm probably going to do now is I'm going to start getting her ready to like get ready for work and stuff. But after I do, I'm going to say this, after I finish my job for the next day in the game, I will probably start calling it there, as I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours and 30 minutes. Which I didn't realise passed really quickly. But I will say though, when I'm not streaming, I will probably still work on the save a little bit more, clean things up, make sure all my audio issues go bye-bye. Can I beat somebody up? I probably can, but I would get karma from it. Do some spring cleaning. Oh god, yeah. Look how easy it is to clean. It does not clean out in the hallway. That's terrible. There we go, nice clean house. Then if I... Oh yeah, it just kind of blurs it out, so it's a little bit suggestive. I have, Rain. I have visited the Cafe Mara. It's very cute. The big cat poster on the wall. Though when I was there was only like one person there. So I was like, yeah, let's bail. I made friends with them and then bailed. I do find it a little bit annoying that you can't just send like cheeky text messages and stuff to the people that are in your contacts, unless it was just you had to like increase your relationship with them, but I have no idea. Trying to see if I can work on... Nice. Achieve programming level 2. InZoi has reached programming level 2. Now we can see this Zoi is like a friend to computers. That be very true. Nice. So if I just pause it here, and if I go into here for programming, I can do this stuff now. So I can actually make a utility app and make a puzzle game. So I'll probably try and make my own puzzle game and see how that goes. Can sell. I will sell it for. And then I just made $100. Nice. So if you're ever doing programming stuff, do a plugin, because they work so much better. They'll sell for way more than a game mod. I think it's this category of stuff tends to be more better. Antivirus program, sandbox game, you know I'm making that. But for the moment, let us get our Zoi ready to sleep. Is this fan on? Nope. Let's get her ready for bed for work tomorrow. I'll make sure to have her showered and fed before she leaves. I wouldn't mind doing some yoga, but I don't have a mat yet. What I'll start doing is I'll start queuing stuff fit for the morning. Shower while humming. So it's like kind of a long shower, even though I probably don't need to do that, but oh, you can move the UI around. That's so cool. I didn't know you could do that. How do I improve it? I think it has slightly improved, but let's see. For this, for work, we start at 9, and then I'll try and see if we can get her up here in like 5, 6 and ready to bail. And then we'll see what the actual career of a developer is like. I'd imagine there'll be various tasks I have to do. Okay, so that altered my actual thing. I'm gonna have to fix that at some point. What I'll probably do is get her into, because it's changed, I'll just put her back into the school clothes. Just so that way it's a little bit more professional, but then I don't like the fact that it altered my outfit. I shouldn't have that top on. I'll fix that later. I may see if I can try and also practice my programming just a tad more after I eat. Even though I don't need to get them up at this time, but oh well. I could probably even do some cleaning as well. The cleaning's a nice touch though. Can I do like laundry? Sure, why not? Pancakes, of course. How long does it take to make pancakes? That's a stack of pancakes though. That's why it takes so long. I'd give anything to go back to an American pancake diner, I swear. Can I just eat the food? Please? No. Keep. Gonna also make sure I water my plants. Take a photo with a smartphone at the plant. Fair. Yeah, the pancakes are not very filling. I'll say that much. Even just the apartment lighting is like really good, and like my settings are mostly medium, but then I have some stuff cranked up to ultra, so that, and I had to like set my retracing settings to a low, cause they aren't lumberjack style pancakes. That's very true. I'm guessing you can only get that in like the wilderness places of Canada. They're like small towns, so the only people that do big, beefy pancakes are like, I think dudes can like eat like 5 stacks in like 5 minutes. It's like, how do you do that? See, that's totally fine. Am I clearing on the balcony? Wow. That's totally fine, Skiv. It just has to be within New York State. I have to find the best pancakes in all of New York State. If I don't, I can't die happy. Yep. Gonna water me plants. Gardening level. She's taking photos of the plants. That's good Instagram. I may see if I can set or like slowly build up her reputation. Might make it easier for us to make friends. Because at the moment we're basically Billy no mates. It's like we've met people, but Yeah. I may also just try to do it. Or just add appearance. And a bit here just so I can fix that top. Or maybe do a bit more of a professional look, but I think this is fine actually. Because it's only just coming up for 7, so we don't really need to like run away right now per se, so I can maybe try and see if I can practice my programming a little bit before I head to work. And I want to work on, does it say roughly kind of up to 25 to 625? So let's make a puzzle game. Go where? Where are we going? Okay. So I'm guessing go is just the interaction for the Zoi to do a thing, or actually start it. We're making our own Sudoku game. Oh yeah, it is possible. I will do it. I will find the best pancake place in all of New York State. It'll probably take me a while, but I will do it. Gotta get your priorities right, you know? I wish you could see your own house like this and just see through the walls, kind of like this kind of thing. Don't know how you would do that, but then still have it normal from time to time or be able to switch. Just like a hollow view type thing, and you could see through it. Or it just displays as nothing. But then the exterior, like, border of your home would still be, like, not see-through. I'm going to speed this up a bit just to see if we can... Because we are pretty much... Oh, wait, actually, no. I'm going to stop you. If it wants to do a thing. And I'm going to see if I can try and have a quick bite to eat. And have some Chinese food before we go. If this would close out. Because my hunger's getting low again. I need to eat a full English breakfast every day. Because that's probably going to help me more. And it's probably just worth the money that I spend a fair amount on food, but then it's trying to also save money. Though I already have a job anyway, so. Which I think earns me around 600 monies. Maybe more. Though it will take me a while to get that 13k to 200k. My god, I wish I ate like this, pancakes and noodles before I went to work. I normally just go breakfast and run. Kind of want to change some of the wall art up in here and maybe some of the wallpaper a little bit, just so it's a little bit more me until I'm able to do stuff. That and actually give myself a gym. One second. Thought I heard somebody coming into my door there. It's my next door neighbour is being noisy as usual. Gonna quickly just use the bathroom before I have to run to work. Because I believe my schedule is just coming up for me to go to work. Yeah. It's a weird thing, like, because you don't actually, the interaction doesn't come up to leave until you're physically, like, you want to be kind of ready, like the hour before. So then you can just kind of show up. Yeah, it's more programming. That and just trying to keep my needs up. I'd imagine I will do more socializing at work. I love that there's like a reflective surface on the screen. Though I wish, like, when you were like on your computer, you could do stuff like this, like it just displays a bigger screen above the monitor if you wanted. Things we want in real life, am I right? Let's just speed this up just a tad. Because I would like to go to work before I have to end the stream. Nope. Go. Wait, what was that? Please tell me that was go to work. Go take taxi to work. Yep. Hopefully so. Please don't tell me this is just gonna do a thing. Is it not gonna take me to work? Cause that's gonna really suck. It's not even a thing. It should be. Well, that sucks. There's only certain careers that are actually interactable. I would really like it for every single career to go to a physical place. Because at the moment I am at work. What's the new thing? It's a shame this is not a thing for like, oh yeah, work hard or whatever. What time do we... Yeah, I kind of want to switch careers after this, not gonna lie. Because, like, the fact that they haven't made, like, an office space for that career, it's a little bit kind of meh. So the job is a developer. So, like, doing, like, software development and stuff for a company called Blue Moon Software. And, yeah, there's no actual environment or, like, place it takes you to. It's not one of the interactable careers that you go to a physical place for, which kind of sucks. Because I know it is like that for some. There's like the surf shop is one of the interactable careers. But I bet you it's like the lawyer or something is like one of the more difficult ones. Or it's like the Navy is another one as well. But yeah, it kind of sucks. Let me see. I keep looking over here for the schedule. Oh, my needs are still okay, and I had to set up autonomy for that one. Smartphone schedule. I am about halfway through my shift. I finish at 6 PM. My God, if only work was that quick. Imagine someone getting into the back of a taxi and being like, "Do you mind? I'm at the office right now." Yep. That's exactly what it's like. I just work in this taxi and then claim I'm a developer. This person's really upset. They almost look like they're having a panic attack. Either that or he's about to pee himself. Because he was just standing on the spot but really frustrated. I'm like, oh no. So I don't know if these are all like tasks I have to do or just... Yeah, I'm definitely going to be switching careers because I want one of the more interactable ones that takes you a physical location and you guys can see everything that I'm doing. But it's like I want something that's going to earn me money, but at the same time is going to make sense to my Zoi's character and stuff. I don't want to just be a freelancer and then doing stuff. You could say it may be a little bit easier for me to do that, but then it's not as interesting. I'll try and find out all the like interactable careers and stuff and what's probably best for me, and then try and see if I can still do both the developer stuff and this. Well, the developer stuff and something else that's actually interactable. Like I may even just do like the surf shop stuff and just go there. As well as maybe do the developer stuff, because I think if you have more than one job, it does kind of rearrange out your calendar to be somewhat doable. But once my Zoe comes back from her career, excuse me, I will probably work on my programming skill a bit more, but then also call there for the stream, as I've nearly been streaming for around 4 hours, which sunk in very goddamn quickly. Though to be fair, I do need to get some stuff sorted around the house in real life and get things sorted for my mum coming back home. But then for those who are wondering, I will probably be playing VR chat tonight, though I will not be streaming it. I would like to go back to streaming VR chat, but once I'm able to get a much better GPU and stuff to do it a lot nicer and properly and actually looks like it comes from a fully fed production studio, which it doesn't. But, you know, that, and what I will probably do as well is just kind of do a thing to more kind of work on this stream, I will look back on the video and then see what went wrong, what was better or worse, or what I need to improve, and try and go over a lot of things with it. And I just got back from work and we have about $400 from that, which wasn't bad for how long it took. I just think especially for all the, I'll have a look at it though really quick. If I go into career, I work at Blue Moon Software, job developer, junior developer. Is there a thing where it tells you like other jobs, but it's also, yeah, the salary is a daily wage is like, so every day I get $400 and I only work 3 days. I mean, $400 for one day, my god, I'd love that in real life. But what I would like, and that's like considered a full-time job. I'm like, I know furniture store. I bet you there's like certain things that are I may even just do like the I don't know, eligibility criteria. Oh, this is like my stuff for that I found. It's like it doesn't really tell you like what's interactable and not, and what actually allows you to go to a specific place. At the moment, my Zoe is just talking to herself. Because this thing, I can still earn money by doing programming, and that works just fine for me. It's just, I would rather actually go to a place and do that with other Zois who are also programmers and work in a kind of office space, rather than just doing it from my home. I guess it kind of works from a life simulation standpoint to do it from home and be a sort of freelancer, because that's the way Sims 4 did it, where programming and video game development was a freelancer job, but then that allowed you to do more at home. But then here in this game, you kind of want to have all of the careers have interactable environments, so you can go through and work with other Zois. And I would like to see them do that, especially as they flesh out the game more through early access and making more the careers that are currently in the game actually have environments that you go to rather than on certain ones, because it does kind of diminish the game ever so slightly. But for the most part, that's like my only con I've had with this game so far, is just not having all the careers, especially the developer one, not being interactable and you going to an actual space and doing things. And because I know when you go to the surf shop, you go there and you have to do various tasks like organize shelves. Basically, the surf shop is what I do for real life. I work in retail, and it's kind of the same. And you go to customers, you clean places, you organize things, make things look tidy, and then you obviously watch the checkout. But I want to do something proper here, where I'm actually going and doing a whole different career that's different and give me a little bit of an insight to career to then reflect my actual real life, and seeing if I can actually implement some of these changes into my real life, which I would like to, but that's a little bit more difficult. Oh heck yeah, I'm looking forward to more of these streams, and I'd love to catch you tonight. Yeah, I will be on tonight. We shall see. Though I do want to get a little bit of time into the game and Zoe off stream, and just me sort of like doing whatever. Especially because of the fact that I want to go into build mode and kind of organize this apartment to make things more easier for me and be able to do more in the game. But yeah, and then I need to start getting this sim ready for her sleepy sleeps, and then do the same stare at a taxi all day long for like most of the day, which is annoying. But regardless, I am probably going to end the stream here, as I have been pretty much streaming for near enough 8 hours. Thank you so much to everybody who joined the stream. You guys are all awesome. Even if you just brushed past on TikTok and wanted to say hi, that's totally fine. I am going to be streaming again at some point. Probably either Wednesday or whatnot. I will probably make a post on my Blue Sky social, because I don't really use Twitter anymore. I don't think a lot of people do. It's only the culture people that are on Blue Sky. But yeah, I will announce and probably like do a Discord post, especially when I'm streaming, because I actually forgot to do it today, which kind of sucks. But regardless, have an awesome day, morning, evening, wherever you're in the world. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.